Welcome to the monthly meditation. This is Deborah and David Shea, and we are so glad that you are here with us today. As always, we're going to go ahead and do our centering and prepare ourselves for our meditation. So go ahead and get yourself comfortable and close your eyes and go within and let go of all the worries of the day. And just be present in this moment. And set your intentions for what you would like to receive during this meditation. And when you are ready, bring yourself back to this space, centered and grounded, and ready to receive what is for your highest good.
Again, welcome to the monthly meditation. This is David. The title of this meditation is Awareness and Beliefs. Energetic and spiritual awareness are powerful indicators of our level of spiritual development. For our purposes, energetic awareness, or discernment, includes one's ability to sense an energy's presence, as well as its flow or movement, from an almost imperceptible trickle to a torrent. It also includes the ability to sense energies from the lowest frequencies to the highest feathery vibrations of the upper etheric realm. Some think of this as our level of sensitivity, which is a form of awareness. Most energies we sense are related to our energetic bodies and being. However, there are people who can sense magnetic fields, radio frequencies, and so forth that are not considered to be spiritual. Then there is our level of spiritual awareness, or discernment. This has to do with our intuitive perceptions of the nature of the energy itself, or what we may think of as its spiritual attributes. Love, envy, joy are just a few examples of this. Together, our levels of energetic awareness and spiritual discernment influence the creation of our beliefs and belief system. Beliefs essentially reflect how we see things, what is true for us. Our levels of energetic and spiritual awareness, along with our beliefs, act as filters in our perceptions. They can cause us to draw conclusions in life about things from a limited perspective. For example, as a little child, we may have concluded that stoves are bad because we were once burned by a glowing element. As we matured and learned more about stoves, that belief changed. We no longer see stoves as bad, only that we need to be careful when using them. However, some beliefs have the power that so deeply affect us experientially and emotionally that we completely avoid learning more in that area. The belief becomes frozen in time, which can span lifetime. In the short term, beliefs can keep us from harm, like the stove. Collectively within a society, commonly shared beliefs keep it vibrant and healthy, like everyone stopping at a red light when driving. However, at some point throughout our life or lifetimes, those beliefs that served us so well in the past become the very stumbling blocks to our necessary spiritual growth. Our beliefs make us hesitate to venture beyond the bounds of our current belief system. Additionally, because beliefs act as filters to our perceptions, they create perceptual blind spots that can cause us to create emotional baggage, as we have written about in the past. Together, beliefs and emotional baggage can cause us to be hesitant in our desire to grow in our levels of energetic and spiritual awareness. Now, this belief system and emotional baggage creation process continues until our levels of energetic awareness and spiritual discernment become refined to where we no longer filter our perceptions through them. We are guided in the moment by our high self and the divine. We no longer need to use our beliefs to direct us. Our beliefs begin to dissolve as our emotional baggage starts to fall away. We become forever free of beliefs and belief systems. Now, as the energies of the New Age, New Earth, fourth and fifth dimension arrive, the frequency of our being rises as well, which has been occurring for some time. As our being's frequency rises, so does our levels of energetic awareness and spiritual discernment. Awareness itself is a capability that is embedded in our being. Because of that, whenever we are guided to focus and become aware of our own inner characteristics, like our embedded beliefs, our awareness automatically creates the opening within our consciousness to evolve itself to the next natural level of growth. In short, by focusing our awareness upon something, we become more aware. That is what we will be doing in this meditation. During this meditation, you will be going to your special place of beauty, where you will spend some time enjoying its fragrance and splendor. From there, you will go to the sacred circle, which acts as a portal, where you may see or visit any place in creation. You will then step into the sacred circle, where you will be lifted to a higher plane or dimension, an abode of solace, a homing place for your soul. Once there, you will merge with your high self. Then you will meet a spirit being who will help guide you to become aware of two different beliefs you hold. With the assistance of the spirit being, You will examine each belief from the perspective of your high self, with its special connection to the divine. At this level, you will be able to see, sense, and perceive the lesser levels of energetic and spiritual awareness that created the belief. You, as your high self, along with the spirit being, will reveal any emotional baggage that is associated with it. After reviewing the two beliefs, the spirit being will open your being to the higher level connections of energies and spiritual awareness that you are ready for now. Your being will be instantly evolved through this infusing of higher awareness. The old beliefs will be dissolved and then replaced by your direct energetic and spiritual awareness connection with the divine. You will then be given some time to fully connect with these new energetic and spiritual awarenesses of your high self and the divine. Relax as you sit comfortably. Your energies flow more smoothly if your arms and legs are not crossed. Of course, the lotus position is just fine. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. Breathe normally in between deep breaths. Feel your body begin to relax. Any tension just flows away. Inhale deeply again and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. You become aware of the joy, peace, and calm that completely surround you. Tranquility permeates your being. Inhale deeply one more time and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. Feel yourself going deeper as your body begins to tingle. As each muscle relaxes, you are infused with a sense of soothing and permeating calmness. Feel the warmth of blood filling the capillaries and spreading throughout your body. I am going to count backward from 15 to 1 as you go even deeper. 15, 14, 13, 12, going deeper and deeper. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Feel yourself going deeper and deeper. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now extremely relaxed, safe, secure, and comfortable. Your body is floating in a state of complete calm and peace. Imagine yourself in a special place of beauty. You might be wandering through a forest, smelling the scent of the trees, tiptoeing through an enchanted jungle, rambling along a quiet stream, exploring the mountaintops, walking by the ocean and feeling the sand beneath your feet, or sitting quietly in a beautiful meadow, inhaling the sweet aroma of wild flowers. Once more, you become aware of yourself in your special place of beauty. Your attention is drawn to a large sacred circle a short distance from where you are. You go over to see it up close. As you look upon its flawless design, you become aware that it serves as both a holographic viewing area and a portal that you can use to see and visit other places and realms. A large misty sphere begins to form in the middle of the circle. Faint at first, it slowly becomes more and more like a dense fog that glows with a mystical energy. It calls you to enter into it. You step into the circle, and sensing its benevolent essence, you slowly enter into the middle of the mist. You feel the energies of your being start to quicken. Then to raise in frequency and intensity. You feel as though you are moving upward, higher and higher through the layers and octaves of the higher etheric planes. Suddenly, it feels as though you have traversed through a hidden dimensional veil, one that feels dreamily familiar. Your being feels as though it has risen to such a height that time and space no longer have the same meaning, if they have any meaning at all. You have entered the high plane of your natural being, one of the homing places of your high self. It feels serene and blissful, a place where you can drop all of your outer facades and let them fall away into the mist. You can be your true self here, unencumbered by the forces operating at the level of your earthly existence. It takes a few moments for your senses to become accustomed to this higher plane, this unique place. Take a few moments to look around and explore this higher vista. Suddenly, a being appears before you. You realize that it is your high self, your being's connection with the divine, your God self. You have a burning desire to connect with your high self, that magnificent being of light of your higher nature. Energetic lines of light begin to flow from the body of your high self and connect to the corresponding place on your physical body. You notice that as you are being connected to your high self, you are being filled with intense white light. Allow the connecting lines to continue to form until the process stops on its own. You are now completely connected to the high self and radiating brilliant white light. The energy lines allow you to communicate through the many connections to your high self. These energetic connections between your body and your high self are there to support your spiritual growth and keep you continuously grounded and spiritually and emotionally centered. You are full of joy, happiness, and peace. Take a few moments to commune with your high self. you become aware that a brilliant golden light is streaming into your heart center and then begins to fill your whole being with brilliant golden light. This golden light is the light of blessing and love from the divine. Take a few moments to fully absorb this radiant golden light and feel the divine presence. Once again, you become aware of the presence of the divine and your high self. There is another brilliant flash of light before you. As your vision slowly adjusts, you notice that a light takes the form of a shimmering spirit being that is standing in front of you. The spirit being's radiance begins to match the energy and frequency of this plane, of this octave. The being looks into your eyes and introduces itself. Take some time to become acquainted. The spirit being says, "The energies coming upon the earth and those of your soul group have shifted your being's frequency upward. Your energetic and spiritual awarenesses have evolved and become more refined. I have come on behalf of the divine and your high self to reveal two beliefs you no longer require at this higher level of awareness. The being then looks upward and begins to chant a magical melody. A misty scene slowly begins to form. The spirit being says, revealed before you is one of your beliefs that no longer serves you. It is shown in a way that perfectly allows you to perceive and understand everything about it. As you watch, you find the presentation to be both simple and complete. You are able to focus and hone in on the earlier patterns of lesser awareness that created this belief. You are also able to understand the situation and the circumstances happening when the belief was formed. As the scene unfolds, the spirit being then shows you how this belief has helped you in the past, as well as how it hinders your spiritual growth now. Take some time to fully explore this belief. The being softly speaks. The scene expands to show you some of the emotional baggage that was created as a result of this belief. As before, you will see, sense, and perceive the expanded scene in a way that is perfect for you. The being shows you how this emotional baggage has affected certain attitudes and decisions you have made during your life. The being waves its arms as the first scene fades and another one forms. The spirit being says, "Revealed before you is another belief that does not serve your highest good. It is shown in a way that effortlessly allows you to perceive and understand everything about it." As before, you find the presentation to be both simple and complete. Now focus and hone in on the earlier patterns of lesser awareness that created this belief. Be aware of the situations and circumstances happening when the belief was formed. The being then shows you how this belief has helped you in the past, as well as how it hinders your spiritual growth now. Take some time to fully explore this belief. The being speaks softly. The scene expands as you are shown some of the emotional baggage that was created as a result of this belief. As before, you will see, sense, and perceive the expanded scene in a way that is perfect for you. The being shows you how this emotional baggage has affected certain attitudes and decisions you have made during your life. The being waves its arms as the scene changes. The view before you is now expanded. It contains both of these beliefs and the emotional baggage linked to each. The spirit being says, "You are ready." It then chants a transcendent harmony. Your consciousness is fully opened to the highest energetic and spiritual awareness of the divine for which you are ready. A brilliant flash of light suddenly envelops your visual field. All you can see around you is radiance. Luminous light permeates every particle and point in your spiritual being. Your divine consciousness is rapidly infused with the highest awareness it can receive. Together, your energetic and spiritual awarenesses are instantly evolved to perfectly reflect your optimum level of development. The brilliance slowly fades. The beliefs and their emotional baggage have been dissolved and released. Your being, spiritual mind, and consciousness are now directly guided in the moment by the divine and your other higher guidance through your high self connection. The spirit being tells you that your being now requires some time to integrate what has happened so that you can fully connect with these new energetic and spiritual awarenesses of your high self and the divine. Become aware of yourself once more at the sacred circle. Thank the Divine for all that you have been shown and experienced, especially for the gift of dissolving and releasing old beliefs and emotional baggage, so you may be directly guided in the moment by the Divine and your high self. When you are ready, project yourself back to the outer world, feeling free and released, aligned, centered and grounded, knowing that you are being guided in the moment, free of the beliefs you released, and so much more. You are aware of the guidance and wisdom in your life. You are filled with a sense of peace, love, joy, and harmony. When you are ready, return gently to the outer world. For those of you that like to journal, go ahead and press pause. Take your notes so you can capture everything that happened during this meditation. Then press play again when you are ready. Whenever we meditate, our auras become expanded. We call it, or I should say, I often call it poofy. Because our auras are expanded and we're wide open, it's important that before we go out in the world, or even interact with others in our own family, that we put ourselves in a protective bubble so that our light may shine out, but we are unaffected by discordant energies of the outer world and other members of our friends, even our family. With that, imagine a bubble of light around you, going above your head, beneath your feet, at the width of your aura. However wide you see your aura is fine. Now fill that bubble with white light coming down from a shaft high above us from infinity, coming down into the bubble, filling the bubble with white light, and filling our body with white light as well, swirling around. White light is the color of protection, of healing, the Christ light. Nothing of a discordant nature can touch it. It will either bounce off or dissolve. Now imagine a thin layer of indigo blue on the outside of your aura. Allow that layer to be however thick it is that naturally forms. It can be whatever naturally you see. Indigo blue is the spiritual armor of light, another added layer of protection. This allows our light to shine out and touch others, for us to anchor the higher energies of the incoming new earth, the fourth and fifth dimensions of the divine, raising the frequency of the earth in our soul group, shining outward, while simultaneously dissolving or having anything of a discordant nature bounce off. Now imagine a shaft of light at the width of your aura. Again, however wide you see that, it's your aura and your bubble. Starting at the level of your heart, going down through your feet and anchoring in the center of the earth. See it, visualize it, intend it, and it will happen. This grounds us to Mother Earth, allows us to be centered in our daily tasks as we go about our day. It also helps take any discordant emotional baggage or discordant energies that might come up from our subconscious, low self, and be absorbed into Mother Earth and transmuted into light. Now imagine beautiful Mother Earth energy, Gaia energy coming up through your feet into your body and swirling around, providing you even more grounding to Mother Earth, a finer connection. Again, imagine a shaft of light, the width of your aura, starting at the level of your heart or your heart chakra, going up through your head, through the layers of your being, to the center of the universe, and anchoring at the center of creation. See it, visualize it, and tend it, and it will happen. Now imagine beautiful white light coming down from the center of creation through the shaft of light, through the center of the universe, through the layers of your being, down through your crown chakra, into your body, swirling and mixing with Mother Earth energy, and then going to your feet and being gently absorbed by Mother Earth. This keeps us connected to the divine, to our high self, the etheric realm, and our higher guidance. This keeps us guided in the moment each day from our higher guidance, our spiritual guidance, and simultaneously grounded to Mother Earth so that we can function through the day. This is the walk of masters, being spiritually centered in the moment and simultaneously grounded. Again, this allows the light of the divine to shine through you, anchor into the earth, raise the frequency of the planet and our soul group, shine out to others who can receive it as you walk by. It can change their life without their even knowing what happened. This is a gift to others. Now we thank our high self, our guides, the angels, the archangels, the light beings, and the countless other beings who have come to help us grow spiritually for our highest good. And now, Deborah will play the Tibetan bell. Go with the blessings of the divine. Namaste.